Hi everybody, this is Jeff from the library. We're going to talk today about how to pull a citation from EBSCO. I'm using the database Academic Search Premier today. I've got an article here. I'm in the detailed record for the article, which is kind of like a nice big abstract. And we need to get an MLA citation for this. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that work and some things that don't work so well. Right now, it depends which browser you're using, which internet browser you're using for how this behaves. And hopefully they'll get this fixed sometimes. But right now, I'm in Internet Explorer 9. And over here on the article, we can see there's a Cite button, which is great. Now in Internet Explorer, if I click there, at least on my browser, on my computer, nothing happens. You get this blank green screen. Now if we have an article in Firefox, I've now opened up a different article. Should be the same kind of thing. In Firefox, if we click the Cite button, it works. This is the way it's supposed to work. If we pull this down, there's an MLA. See these different styles of citations? Here's an MLA citation we could copy and paste into a Word document to edit it. Let's look at it in Google Chrome. In Google Chrome, if we click Cite, it also opens up and works well. So the easy answer is to use Google Chrome or Firefox for this. But if you're going to use Internet Explorer, there's a workaround for it. Let me go back to Internet Explorer here. So we got, close out Firefox. Okay, so in Internet Explorer, if you go into the PDF full text, there is another Cite button that does work. So here's the full text of the article. If we click the Cite button here, it works. So however you get to it, in Internet Explorer, if that's your chosen browser, and it usually is mine, even though a lot of things don't seem to work a lot of times in it, you can still get to the Cite button in full text. So we've got an MLA citation. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to highlight it. I just copied it. I'm going to go into my Word document, the Works Cited. That's the last page, my paper, where I'm going to show all of the different citations I'm using. Now when I paste this in, it looks pretty weird. Okay, now we can certainly correct those, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this right here, this little control button, this clipboard. I'm going to go here and say Merge Formatting, that middle one, and that makes it not look so strange. Now there's a few other corrections. Just taking a look at this, it looks pretty good. We're going to make some other corrections here. I'm going to highlight this. It's in the right font, Times New Roman 12 point. I'm going to click on this paragraph button. We need to give this a hanging indent. We do that right here. Special, hanging, it needs to be double spaced. And let's just click this, don't add extra space. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I'm probably going to uncapitalize of there. And looks pretty good. Now you might look at that and say, boy, what does that say et al? If we double check the formats for MLA, and on the library website we have a page for that, MLA and APA Citation Assistance. If I click there, when this page loads, we'll have an MLA cheat sheet on that page that we can check a lot of the citation styles. Okay, so there's the MLA cheat sheet right there. I'm going to click there. I've already got it opened right here. Let's. I'm going to do a search on this document for et al. And right there, if an article has more than 3 authors, we list the first author's name and then et al. So this particular article has more than 3 authors. That's why they put et al. There. Let's look back at the article. Let's close this and take a look. Look at all those authors. So there's more than 3 authors. That's why it lists the first author's name and then et al. So that is correct. Now let's take a look at Firefox. In Firefox, it does work the Cite in the detailed record. So let's just do that here. Different article, same kind of deal though. Let's copy this, highlight all this, copy it. Now let's drop this into the page. Now it works. So again, it works better. It works better in Firefox, and part of it is it copied the format from this first one of the second one, but it wasn't in that colored box and everything wasn't all messed up. So I don't mean to say it for right now, whatever bugs they have in it, it works a lot better in Firefox, but you can still use the other ones. I'm going to take the capitalization off of these little words. So just make a few corrections. Otherwise, it was already corrected. Let's take a look at Google Chrome. Let's go into Google Chrome here, and let's look at, we already had this open. Let's pull the citation from here. And we're going to drop this in. And see, so Google Chrome, it comes up with this weird kind of coloring on it too, this highlighting. So I think since we have these other formats set, we can go in here to the clipboard and say merge all, and it should copy. So it copied the format from one onto the other. Again, go through here, adjust capitalization, scan it for any grammatical errors. Again, we've got et al. Here again. We have more than 3 authors. This A will remain capitalized because it's after the colon. It's the subtitle. In the subtitle, you start over with a capital letter again. Everything else looks pretty good. Let's take this down here. Okay, so that's the basics of how you pull a citation from EBSCO and put it and make sure that it is in MLA citation format. And it does work differently depending on which browser that you use. So that's the basics of how to do this. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thanks a lot.